So God goes through all of the blessings that are supposed to occur, all of the good things that are going to happen. Deuteronomy just goes through all of these great things that God has in mind for them. Everything's going to be blessed going in, going out. But then he gets to chapter 30 and he very clearly says, "See, I set before you today life and prosperity, or death and destruction. Life and prosperity, or death and destruction." It's like very red pill, blue pill, right? This is very Matrix. Like God has laid it out pretty clearly. Either you're going to do what I say, or you're going to go in the bad direction. And sadly, God tells Moses that the Israelites are not going to stick with what God has said, that they are going to pick their curses, that they are going to be taken out of the land, and all kinds of bad things are going to happen. But the choice was faithful adherence to the covenant, and that gave access to the premium package. That gave access to the best of the best that God had in mind for them. So what kind of Christianity are you actually living today? Are you living with like the basic package? Like maybe you like kind of go to church and sometimes read your Bible and like you get the little bit of encouragement that you can get from that. Or maybe you've got some kind of medium level choice where you're kind of like a commitment phobe. And so sometimes you're in and you're committed and you're doing what God said. And sometimes you just, go do something else, right? Or are you signed up for the premium package? Are you signed up for the version where you get God's very best for you? See, the thing to remember is it wasn't supposed to be like this. It wasn't supposed to be constant death and constant destruction and constantly having bad things happen to good people. It wasn't supposed to be you not having enough money to live your life. It wasn't supposed to be like this. God had great things in mind for those who were his own. And this is a very different thing than salvation, right? Like that's a gift that we're given as long as we accept it. But if we obey, the Bible clearly says that we should get God's blessings. So which version are you signed up for? And again, this is what determines the way that our lives look. It's not some kind of crazy prosperity gospel, like you just gotta declare repeatedly the right thing or like buy some kind of special book or what have you. It really comes down to obeying what God said. Is that how you're living? And if not, how can we get you back on track this year so that you can experience what God had for you, life and life more abundantly? Have a good one.